Testing. I should have muted that. I am muting it now. Well, hello there. We are we're doing stuff today. What we're doing, I don't entirely know for sure, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I have a project in mind, something that I've been trying to work on for the last, I don't know how long. It's been in mind for a little while. So I'm thinking maybe I'll finally get around to executing it today. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Hopefully the volume is good for you. I need to do a better job labeling my scenes in OBS, I think. Transition. Okay. Well, here we are. I did not stream last Saturday. I had a family get-together that was at the same time as my stream normally is. I did try streaming later, either that day or the next day, but the connection I had was not robust enough to keep a stream going, unfortunately. I was just doing some scratch building, and I might possibly continue that today. I don't know. Normally, when I do a midday stream on a Wednesday, it is during my lunch break, but because I was on vacation and traveling yesterday, I am still on vacation today, so I just took a day off to recover, which was good because I was pretty tired this morning. At any rate, we are back on the mic, which, you know, we're back. So, I did progress a bit further on the design of the Vic B3. But I kind of want to save that till the end. What I have now is a design I'm working on for what's going to be a tumbler. And I'm going to try something here. I don't know if it'll work. I'm going to try generating a backdrop with AI running locally on this computer. Which is the thing that I don't know if it will work well or not is because I'm also running Character Animator and OBS. So I don't know if that's just going to be asking too much for this. But first of all, let me get my scale sizing correctly. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. And see what the dimensions need to be. Oh. My orders. That's gonna make me log in again. I'm doing that on the other screen so you can't see it anyway, but where is just... Okay, let's try this other password. It'd make more sense. Okay, we're in, and I can see the thing that I ordered, so I can look up the specifications. And... there it is. So this is what I have to experiment with. I get to make some kind of beverage tumbler. Not necessarily what I would call a tumbler, but let's see. What size do I need to print the thing at? So we're looking for a number on here. I believe I have the 20 ounce, right? Yes, 20 ounce. Product dimensions. Uh, 8 by 9.3. Okay. Let's try that. Hey, the Beheader. Hey, how are you doing, Atomic? I am doing okay. I just got back from a trip, and I'm doing okay. Is it 8 by 9.2? Plugins, criteria, user interface, units. We'll go 8.2 by 9.4. It actually should go the other way. All right. Yeah, my trip went well. It was, you know, it was kind of quiet. But that's just mostly the way I planned it. I did not get as much done as I had hoped. But But it worked. It worked. It was mostly for family visits, so that was fine. Wasn't a super fun cruise or anything like that. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can't. There we go. Expand it. How are things with the beheader? I'm looking for a transparency grid. Let's get rid of those center holes. All right. This was not drawn perfectly straight, which is okay, but I would like to look like it's in perspective. Or I have an idea of how I want it to look, let me put it that way. And it doesn't quite look like that yet. This is Illustrator, if you were wondering. Of course, I'd say it says so on the top, but it just has the icon, so you might not be familiar with the icon. I think I will make this a bit bigger, more robust. I am technically still on vacation. Let me merge those two. Okay. Hello, Chair Bear. Welcome in. I am trying to develop a sellable product. I don't know if that will be successful or not. But I thought it was funny. Alright, thank you for stopping into the Beheader. Glad you stopped by. I'll catch you some other time. How are things in Ireland? Or are you just lurking today? Chair Bear. Incoming raid! With Tea Time with Taryn? Hi, welcome in. I am not used to having raids. First time chat from Raider. Let's see. I think I can shout people out. How was your stream? How did things go today? She was painting the cutest kitty. You know what? I don't have the Clippy shout out routed through my headphones, so I can't actually hear what's being said. But I totally believe it, because Taryn paints the cutest stuff. And you're welcome. What? Your chat trolling you? That doesn't happen, does it? Ooh. Let's see. Figured I should need it's so cool that y'all stopped by, so I had to put my sunglasses on. 'Cause you're all such bright and shining individuals. Brightens my day to see you pop in here and say hello. What am I working on today? I am working on something for... I'm trying to develop an idea for something. I got these tumbler type things to try to make something out of. So I'm working on a design for one of these. So I've had the idea for a while. I'm just trying to come up with a background for it. So are you ready? Are you ready for this? Let's see. There we go. Real artists have imposter syndrome. So I just drew that out with pencil and pen, and now I'm just making the digital version of it. I mean, I drew that out while I was on a trip that I just got back from. So I'm just trying to get things line up a little bit. I, of course, want them to be imperfect, because that's how I roll. Yeah. And I'm using Illustrator at the moment. It's not my most proficient package, but I did figure out a little while ago that if you have something selected and you zoom in and out, it'll go to the thing you have selected, which is great if you want to zoom into that area. Not so great if you want to zoom into another part that you see on screen. But there might be a way to change that. So going to clean up and let the pup out. All right, well, thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you were able to. I'm still finding my way with this streaming stuff. And sorry if I go quiet while I'm concentrating. I don't always do multiple things at the same time well. I'm just going back up through the chat, see if I missed something. Time to spill the tea. Hooray! Hooray! Yeah, my stream is, like I said, still finding my way. Sometimes I am just doing stuff digitally, and I'm doing stuff digitally today, but it's a little different. So sometimes I draw, sometimes I game, sometimes I 3D model or 3D sculpt. I don't want to make this too even, do I? No. But at this point, being a super streamer is not my plan. But if it were to happen, why not? Does that look too stretched now? I wonder if I should treat this as if I'm going to be cutting it out of vinyl. Well, whoever is still here, thanks for hanging out. That, I think, will do for now. Let's see. Do I want to save it on the cloud or save it on my computer? I'll save it on the cloud for now. I'm not used to that yet. So now, the big question mark I have is, can my computer run AI software to generate images and play music and operate a puppet and stream OBS all at the same time? That's that's the question. That's the question. All right. Well, let's see. Where do I have that? I have that on my D drive, I believe. I have a couple of them, a couple instances installed. Do I? I'm not like super familiar with either of them. But nope, actually I only have one installed. It's my other, it's the computer at the office, at my day job, where I have the other installed. So what I want to do is find or make a background for that. And that's what's going on with that T. That looks suspect. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. So I don't know. I was thinking like maybe an artist's paint palette or something. Thought like a nice little watercolor expressive thing would work, but I don't know. That's the part I've been stuck on, is actually just what background do I have on this. I don't want to do just plain white. Let's see, where are we at on this? Still loading. Of course, I could just use an online service. That'd be fine. And while I'm waiting for that, let me give a shout out to the beheader who was in here earlier but had to go work, so I just did not remember to give her a shout out. So we'll do that now. Ah, yes. That one. Okay. Let's go. I need to go to that address there. And here we are with Stable diffusion via invoke AI. And you can see I was playing around with doing some tie-dye patterns. Still not sure about this AI stuff. Obviously, it lets me do some cool stuff like this, where I really don't need to find a photograph of something like this, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, completely rip off somebody else's style or artwork, so still figuring things out with that. Alright, let's try artist palette. Photoreal. Did I spell that wrong? I spelled that wrong. So this is the exciting part, where it would be great if I had some of those games installed, so you could do something while this is slowly doing its thing. So this might not work out for the stream anyway, just because it's so slow. That does beg the question, though, is the tie-dye stuff. Would that make an adequate background for that? I don't think so. I don't like that. Yeah, this is going to be too slow of a process. Oh, why is it on 200 steps? That would be why.